What do you think of my extensions?
I think it looks like your old hair.
Yeah, it totally does, right? I so missed my old hair, and I love these extensions.
I love how you say, I miss my old hair so much. It was like a week that you had short hair.
I know, but I love it.
All right. No, yeah. I mean, it looks nice.
Extensions. So today we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing a get to know us video. We're just gonna sit here and
talk. It's kind of like a story time?
Yeah, kind of just talk about us and, you know.
That sounds so conceited.
It does.
You guys want to learn more about us? Just listen to us talk about us.
You know, we've been on YouTube for a couple months now, and we have some regular viewers that like to comment and stuff, and some of the viewers were asking to get to know us a little bit better, so we thought we'd just put this out there. If you want to get to know us better, then keep watching. So we're going to start off by just talking about how we met. So, I actually go way back with A. We've been friends for a long time, and he's pretty cool. Him and I are like the same person.
Oh my gosh. They are like the same person. You get them in a room together.
It's like that.
It's way too much.
Yeah. Oh, funny tidbit about the boys. Like, me and A are actually like the same personality, and Shelly and B, my husband, are the same personality. Like, me
We're
and
both
A
like
are,
relaxed and easygoing and have to put up with type A personalities.
Yeah, me and A are like, okay, we're gonna do this at this time, and then we're gonna like.
And we're like, slow down, puppy.
Yeah.
Not today.
A and I always plan like our gatherings.
These massive, crazy, and you know, and B and I are more like, yeah, if you guys want to come over.
They're just like along for the ride.
Whatever. Yeah. But I feel like you need a little bit of that yin to that yang, because
for sure.
If you and A were a couple, I don't think one of you would survive the week.
Drive each other nuts.
Or like a day.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, so anyway, A and I are really good friends. We go way back, and he started dating Shelly a while back, and brought her over to my house for Thanksgiving.
Friendsgiving.
It was
for
awesome.
The first time. We were destined to be together.
Not
only A and I, but, you know, Jade and I too.
You know, I immediately liked her. She was different from some of the other girls that he was dating. She was just...
There were no other girls before me.
There were a couple.
Shh. Women don't exist before you come along.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, I know that's actually true for you, because you and B have been together since we were
kids.
Yeah.
But that's another story.
Yeah, that is another story.
But I immediately liked her. It was so funny because I was being funny / silly / ditzy, what I always do, and I was like, oh, Black Friday is my favorite holiday. And my second favorite holiday is the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. I like to say that. I was like,
you know those aren't holidays, right?
Yeah, and
Shelly not a thing.
Totally shot me down, and I was like, that was kind of rude, but actually really refreshing. That, you know, she was a stranger to like my house.
That's true. I could have been like extra nice and be like, oh.
No, but she just like said it like how it was, and I was like, hey, I like this girl.
I also brought you cookies.
You did. You brought me macaroons. My favorite cookies in the whole world. And then I knew that we were going to be instantly best friends.
Right? And I didn't even know those were her favorite. I was just like, who doesn't like them? Right? So I brought them.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I really liked Jade because she didn't even know me, and she invited me over to her house for, basically it was orphan Thanksgiving. So people who weren't going home for Thanksgiving. Yeah. And I think my family was out of town, and so that's why we weren't doing Thanksgiving that year. Like, they were somewhere else. And so, yeah, I had just started dating A, and we were coming over to this stranger's house for Friendsgiving, and it was just awesome because when I walked in, she was just, like, very welcoming and friendly, and yes, kind of ditzy. It was weird, but, like, there were multiple computers, like, set up so that she could start online shopping right after dinner. I remember this right away, and I was like, who is this person?
You shopped a little, too.
Yeah, and then she handed me a computer, too, and said, do you want to? And I was like, well, actually, if I'm going to shop for Black Friday, it's only going to be online because I don't like to go to the store. I don't like being around all those people.
Good times.
It was good times. Knuckles.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's the story of how we met. Through A, I guess.
Through A.
Where's that bone?
Yeah. Right? You gotta have it.
Really, Shelly? I'm the diva? We had to stop filming so you can put a highlight on your collarbone?
Yeah. If I'm gonna wear this top, I can't do it. Where's my clavicle?
That your hair is just gonna cover anyway.
You know, if you're gonna talk logical about this, we can't even. I can't even with you right now. Wait, did I get it?
Yeah, you got it.
Does it look good? Is it popping?
But then, like, your necklace is like, I mean,
is it popping?
If you're gonna like. God, she says I'm the diva. She calls me a diva, and I'm like,
oh my gosh, she is the diva.
I was in the middle of talking, and then she's like, wait, I
because I could see it. That I was like, it didn't have enough shoulder highlight, or any. We both decided to pick 5 random things that you guys may not know about us that we thought were kind of interesting that we wanted to share with you.
So, do you want to start?
Oh yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
So many of you may not know this, but I actually am adopted from Korea. I was adopted as a toddler, and I've lived in the United States ever since.
How old were you when you were adopted?
I was almost 4.
Do you remember anything from before?
Surprisingly, my very first memory, here's just a funny story, is actually I remember flying from Korea to the States. And I had a companion with me, and he had this blue tin of candy. So there's this blue tin of candy, and I remember if I was good that he would give me candy. And so when we got off the plane and we were coming down the escalator, so vividly I remember, so I have a brother, and he handed this tin of candy to my brother. And I remember being so mad, being like, who is this guy who stole all my candy? So that's my first memory of, life, basically, is someone taking my candy.
Okay, so my first interesting thing is less interesting, I think. But anyway,
Let them be the judge.
Okay, yeah.
It could be fascinating.
I feel like, how am I supposed to follow up with that story? Because
you're the one who asked me to go first.
Okay, all right. I actually was born with bright red hair. My mom tells me this.
Whoa.
And my hair...
Like Little Mermaid Ariel bright red hair?
And actually, my hair is like dyed now and stuff, but I have like really quite light brunette colors because my hair is really light naturally. But I was born with bright red hair, and then it fell out.
Oh.
And until I was like 3 years old, I was bald, and everybody would come up to my mom and be like, oh, your little boy is so cute. And she would get so mad, like, no, she is a girl.
She kept putting bows on you or something.
Well, she couldn't because I was bald. Well, anyway, so my mom was worried. She didn't know if I would ever have hair. But
Yeah, you have a lot of hair.
I ended up with a lot of hair.
Until you chopped it off recently. I mean, it was really long.
my normal hair looks like this.
Yeah, I know. So that's a good one. I didn't know that. Okay, so my second interesting fact is I did gymnastics for a period of 12 years. So basically from the time I was 4, so up until I was 16, I did gymnastics, and that was basically my everyday activity that I did after school, and I competed, and I would travel around and do that. So yeah, that was a big part of my life until I decided to stop doing club gymnastics,
That's so cool.
and then go into like high school sports.
My second one is that I'm gluten-free because gluten makes me violently sick.
It's not pretty.
Tragic. So I eat a lot of protein. And
chocolate.
Chocolate.
Is chocolate a protein? Because you eat a
amounts
lot of chocolate.
I eat a lot. That's basically like a food group for me because I can't eat gluten and most carbs. So, yep. My little sob story.
Okay, so I thought I would tell you guys a story about my first job. My first job, it was not fast food like a lot of people, like working at McDonald's or anything like that. I actually was a lifeguard. Yeah, I started at the age of 14.
Wow.
I know, right? I started, and then I did it for probably 4 years, and I even got to a point where I was teaching swimming lessons. I was teaching water aerobics to old ladies, so
cool.
Yeah, doing a lot of lifeguarding. That was definitely my thing all the time, so.
My third thing is that my biggest pet peeve is when people say they're going to do something and then not follow through.
Oh, I hate that too.
So for me, if I say I'm going to do something, no matter how big or small, I'm committed, right? Like if I say I'm going to pick up this thing for you at the grocery store, I'm going to pick it up no matter what. If I'm on my deathbed, I'm still going to go pick it up for you. I guess I have 2 pet peeves. The other one is punctuality, like when people are late.
But that kind of ties together. Those are big ones for me
really
too.
similar.
Like, I hate it if someone says they're going to be somewhere at 7 o'clock and I'm there at 7 and they don't show up for a long time or at all, or they cancel last minute. Drives me like banana sandwich.
Cool.
I'm with you.
Yep.
I don't know about you guys in high school. I did not like explore and play with makeup. I did not like I was not that girl really in high school. Okay, but I had a lot of experience with doing gymnastics. Like I said, I stopped when I was 16 and then I started doing like high school sports. So I did like tennis and track and swimming and diving and like so I did all of these sports, right? And I was also in the marching band. So if you can imagine, like I'm a band nerd who was also a cheerleader. And I'm pretty sure they only let me be a cheerleader because I could do like flips and tumbling and stuff like that, you know?
B was in marching band too.
I know.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, well, so was A.
Oh, A was?
A was in band too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was totally a band nerd.
Wait, what did you and A play?
I played clarinet because when I
B
started,
played clarinet.
they wouldn't let me play saxophone because they said it was too big because I had to start in like, you know, junior high or like elementary-ish school. And so they wouldn't let me play saxophone. So they made me play clarinet.
This is so funny because B started out playing clarinet and then he played saxophone in the marching band.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, you and him are like the same person. It blows my mind.
I know. So I was in marching band for 4 years actually because I did it all throughout high school.
Wow.
I was also a cheerleader. I also, did a lot of sports in high school. And then I even did cheerleading.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. How did you simultaneously cheer and be in the marching band during football games?
If it was football season, I was actually cheerleading.
Okay.
I was still in band. I just was excused from being at those things because of cheerleading.
Okay,
or like, the pep assemblies, I was still cheerleading. But if we went down to, a band performance or something, I was then in the band.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, I was in the band and total band nerd. And I didn't know how to do makeup, didn't really know how to do hair. I did like the single barrel curl, the bangs. Like, I thought, like, wearing lipstick was, like, a big deal. I didn't know anything about eyeshadow. I just did black eyeliner, but, like, all the way around so it looked like a little black eye.
Like the panda?
The
panda look.
Always going for that smoky eye, even before I knew anything about it. That was all I knew how to do. And I even actually did cheerleading in college, and then I did a little, like, cheerleading dance team even after college. So that's always been kind of a big thing, which I thought was ironic because you would think you have to be all cute and peppy and into hair and makeup, and I wasn't, and I was still on those things.
So were you in like the cool crowd?
No, gosh, no. I was not invited to any of the parties or no. I was completely a band nerd. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was pretty much a loser in high school. I was like the nerdy girl. Okay, my fourth thing is that Britney is my guilty pleasure.
Me too! And Spice Girls, Christina,
oh my God, Spice Girls!
Mariah Carey, love them. Love all of them.
It's Britney, bitch. B has promised to take me to see Britney in Vegas.
I've seen her in Vegas. She's pretty good. She's pretty good.
Jelly. Oh yeah, you guys went last year.
Yeah, we went and we saw like Celine Dion, who can sing, maybe not so much dance. And then we saw Britney Spears, who can dance and really lip sync really well during her show.
Yeah. I'm really excited because B has promised to take me.
That is actually progress because I know you've been working on him for a while to get the commitment.
I've been wanting to go for like years, however long Britney's been on the stage, and B's like, no. But yeah,
not this year.
He's
gonna
take me this year for my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, my last interesting fact about me. So Mom, you already know this in case you're watching, so it's not even a secret anymore. But I have one tattoo, and you know how people are always saying, like, oh, once you get a tattoo, you're going to want to get a whole bunch more, and you're going to love it. False. Nope.
Wait, you have a tattoo?
Yep. Where? And I got it on my 18th birthday, and I went with one of my very good girlfriends from high school that was also in the band with me. But we've been, like, best friends for like ever, and so her birthday is like a week before mine, and so we decided to go get tattoos on my birthday since we would then both be 18.
Uh-huh.
So we went down to the local shop, and she got like a certain something, and I had already like sketched out something that I wanted, and I was like, this is what I want, and then they're like, okay, who's going first? All of a sudden, we're both really nervous, but I'm like, I'll go first, no big deal, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. So I get in the chair, and like, I'm getting ready, and then, you know, they start, and I don't know if you've had a tattoo or if this is just me, but it feels like someone took an ice pick, set it on fire, and then drags it down your body. It does not feel good.
Yeah.
It does not feel good.
Yeah.
Why are you saying yeah, like you know you have a tattoo?
Yeah, okay, I'm laughing.
Wait, do you have a tattoo?
I'm laughing because this story is exactly my story. Like, the second I turned 18, I went with my friend and I got a tattoo.
You have a tattoo? I didn't know that. This is completely brand new information. Wait, let me finish this story. And then we're going to come back to this because I'm like, excuse me, what?
I'm laughing over here because I'm like, oh my god, she's telling my story.
Okay, so my friend is staring at me. I'm going first, and she's looking at me like, does it hurt? And I'm like, no, it doesn't hurt at all. And so she then gets in the chair, and she's looking at me, and she's like, you're such a liar. This hurts. And I'm like, I know. I wasn't going to say that, so you would chicken out and not do it. So yeah, I have one, and she has one.
So what is it, and where is it?
It is like a little on my lower back.
Oh my god, you have a tramp stamp!
They didn't call it that back then.
Dude, I have a tramp stamp too. This is like blowing my mind. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, what is it?
Okay, so actually I drew like a sun with like then the moon inside and then a tiny little star. And it was supposed to, you know, you're 18, you think you're gonna love it forever, and it's still like, it's okay, but whatever. I wish I had taken more time to draw it out correctly, because then the guy just like shoved it on my body and did it. And I was like, oh yeah, just kind of like this. And he's like, okay, and did that.
And like the exact thing, yeah.
Yeah, instead of actually doing it like correctly. But so it was supposed to like symbolize like evolution and like how like everything is like cyclical and all comes around, you know, night becomes day and all that stuff. So
okay, cool. Mine's a tramp stamp, and I got it because I wanted to be rebellious, because I was like always a good girl.
I was such a good girl too. I was such a good girl, and
Yeah.
I came home. I couldn't tell my parents.
Yeah,
I did not tell them. No, I didn't tell them actually for years afterwards.
Yeah, no, same.
And my dad was like, we knew you had it right away, because it's not like you could hide that. And I was like, oh, I thought I was doing an awesome job at hiding
really
that, actually.
Yeah.
What is yours?
Mine's a tramp stamp too, and it's a dragon.
Oh.
Yeah.
How big is this dragon?
It's like, I don't know. I'm the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Oh, check you out. Like, mine's like small. It's like...
Mine's a decent size.
I had no idea.
So.
As soon as the cameras roll off, I'm going to be like, show me your tramp stamp.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Don't you threaten me with a good time. I will cash that check.
This is, you know what? We need to do these videos more often, because I like this. All of these things, minus like you being adopted, is like news to me.
This is brand new information.
This is, like, entertaining for me. My last one is that I used to be painfully shy. When I got to college, I was like, I don't want to be shy anymore. I don't want to be this girl. So I like forced myself into like, I guess, a fake persona.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
I would have like checklists in my head, like, okay, say this.
These are the things I can talk
at
about.
This time.
These are, yeah, totally. These are safe subjects.
Yeah.
I have the same thing.
Then I would have, but so on the outside, I'd be like, hey, how are you? Because these are the things that I memorized that I should say, and like figure out how to act, and then I would act that way. But on the inside, I would be like,
what if they don't like me? What if they walk away? What does this all mean?
Yeah.
No, same.
And then, so now but it's so weird that now we have a YouTube channel, because like this is, I feel like the epitome of like putting yourself
totally
forward in the public eye, and I look back and I'm like, wow, I've come a long way. Yeah. So people who meet me later in life, like meet me now, they are like, they see this like bubbly social person, and they don't realize that I'm actually an introvert. Okay, great. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We hope that was fun, entertaining for you guys to get to know us better. And if you guys have any other questions, things that you'd like to know about us, leave a comment. And next time we do one of these videos, we'll answer your question. Okay, well, hit subscribe before you go.
Actually, do do that. Haha, I said do. But listen to what we're saying right now. Because I was looking at the statistics for nerds the other day, and it says that like 95% of the people who watch our videos don't subscribe to us.
Oh.
We'd love you to subscribe to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can hang
subscribe.
out with you. Become part of the little family.
Okay, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!